Welcome everybody to Optimal Frequency. I'm Grant. So if you watch my channel, you know I've been looking to get a new Sony camera for my adventures at the sink, talking to the spirits, and I actually had one ordered. And that was about 3 weeks ago. I actually received the camera, and then it all went downhill from there. It was a Sony AX53, and that's the camera I wanted. Should have known better. It was a Black Friday sale. I got it for like $1,100. It's regularly like $13.99 plus taxes. Yeah, here's a little snippet of a phone call I had with the guys who sent it to me.
Grant?
That's right.
Okay, the AX53. How may I help you?
Okay, so I'm having three issues with this thing. First and foremost, it's supposed to be a new camera. This camera, somebody else has had it before me because they've written all through the manual here. That's the first thing.
Boy, okay.
Second thing,
Okay.
this is the European version that only goes 50p, not the North American version. Okay. Third issue is there is an audible hum no matter what mic setting I use on this 2.1, 2.0, 5.1. I've tried adjusting the sound up and down. There's a hum on this thing recording at all times. And when you zoom in, the hum gets louder. We're looking at the gazebo here. Hopefully this comes in nice and clear. I put it back to auto on the sound. And now I'm pointing my face at the front of the microphone, which may be a little louder, maybe a little more clear. It's hard to say. It's got a hum I don't like on this camera.
I sent the camera back to them. They were supposed to inspect it. They received it. I'm watching the tracking package. They received it on a Friday. I gave them a whole week. They never responded to me. I called them back the next Friday. I'm like, nobody's getting back to me here because they were supposed to receive the camera and send me the North American version, a brand new camera. And all of a sudden, nobody wants to talk to me. They don't have any in stock. I talked to that guy on Friday morning. I'm like, told him the whole story. He's like, yeah, no problem. I'm going to get back to you within 2 hours. 3 hours goes by, he doesn't get back to me. I call in, speak to a different guy. It's like they just didn't want to deal with me at that point. I think what happened, so this was called Maple Leaf Photo. I'm just going to say I don't recommend buying a camera from them. I think they got a batch of those European models in, and maybe some of them were used or damaged or whatever. I don't really know. They tried to sell them on the cheap for like $400 lower and pass it off as a Black Friday sale. This is just my guess. I don't know. This is what happened to me. Yeah, so in other words, I wouldn't buy from them. I just took a shot. Gary told me he had bought a camera from them before, and it was okay. But yeah, so I sent the camera back. I ended up getting a refund from those guys, and now I can't really afford the Sony that I wanted, the AX53, because like I say, it's like $400 more. So I'm in the process of possibly selling a different older camera I have to get some fundage. I'm also looking at some Panasonic cameras, which are a little bit less expensive. We'll see, but that's why I haven't acquired my new Sony, and it makes me sad. Got some quick questions here. Again, this is about getting the spirits to talk on topic. We'll see if they say some keywords here as I ask these questions. Sugar bowl, Sounds good and chunky. Good morning, Spirit Team. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to ask you some questions about my camera expedition here. Should those people at Make Believe Photo have been more upfront about the Sony cameras they were selling? Is my hunch about them getting a batch from Europe correct? I asked, was I right about my hunch? I used the word hunch. In their reply, they couldn't have been more direct. They answered right on point. They said decent recorders. We're talking about video recorders. They said cheap, and they were $400 cheaper than regularly priced. And then they said not a bad hunch, using the word I had asked about. Doesn't get any more clear or intelligent of an answer than that, I don't believe. Maybe you don't want to speak bad about that company? Is the Sony camera I should be looking to buy? Sorry. Should I be looking to buy the Sony camera brand that I was looking at? Okay, guys, I got some thoughts on this because I wish more people would see this, because if you're into the paranormal and you want to know what's going on around you, which I've shown through these 408 or 10 videos now that I've done, okay, that right there was 5 full sentences, 25 words. It all made sense. I've made 60 videos out in the field using the Hack Shack app, okay? So when these paranormal investigators like Ghost Adventures and everyone else, and don't get me wrong, I watch their show and I like it. In fact, they're the ones, I was watching their show and I went, I gotta try one of these apps, okay? But when the app goes off, as I've shown many times, you're lucky to get 3 or 4 words. Lucky to, and that takes 10 or 15 minutes sometimes before they speak. This entire video I'm showing you, all the responses I'm showing you, was done in under 5 minutes at the sink. I turn it on, they talk nonstop, and they answer the questions. 5 full sentences, 25 words were just said. right across there. From when I stop talking to when I start talking, they filled it up. I heard exactly what they said, or I think I heard it. I put it on the screen for you. I'm going to show you again, starting with what I said. Oh, and one more thing. So I goofed up the question before that. I asked the question, but I'm reading it from the paper and I missed a word. They still said something in here that made perfect sense. They said it's great for making projects. Yes. And then I realized I goofed up the question. I asked it again. They don't get mad. They don't say anything. They just continue to answer the question. Not only that, we know they're talking about a camera. The last guy says they make pictures with it. Make pictures or take pictures? Anyway, I'm going to show you again how they filled up that space.
Should I be looking to buy the Sony camera brand that I was looking at? The Panasonic.
Okay, then I started talking and I said, Panasonic something, the next question, right? They filled that space. I don't know what to say. It's non-stop communication.
The Panasonic cameras I've been looking at, are they a better option? Do you spirits think I should even invest in a new camera? Should I sell my old Sony still camera and my lenses to get a better camcorder? Will I regret selling it? Lately, I seem to get good audible recordings when using the Yeti mic on Robin's computer and pumping it out to my old Sony camera, and then only in conjunction with just the sugar bowl. Is this the best setup for now? Alright, I'm going to send out some light to you spirits. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you spirits. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you viewers. We'll catch you in the next video. It's still before Christmas right now, but I think this will go up after Christmas. Maybe Santa will bring me a new video camera.